We've got catalogue of weapon enchantments, and that's enchanting, obviously, which is nice. Just thinking maybe it would, yeah. Daughter of Niven, that's alteration, which is pretty cool. Racial fun. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. We're going to get a level up easily out of this. Restoration. Response to bearer speech, that's destruction, and there's our level up. And that's at level 16, and these are just all spell tomes, which I picked up. The Black Arts on Trial, which is illusion. And then the Doors to Oblivion, which I've already read. I swear you gave us more than that. No, that's 6. Alright, so we can actually now go and flog all that off to him, actually, funnily enough.
You need a book? You talk to...
What's weird is that he's just giving me like a ton of level up books, and yet he doesn't have, say, like any spell books to sell back. It's a bit weird. I guess because, well, no, because all the court wizards, they sell you all forms of magic. So I'm wondering why he can't sell you all forms of magic just at a lower level. Right, let's go and speak to Tolfdir. Hello.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
Your like suggested I come and see you. Yes, he did.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it.
There's something so wrong with what he just said.
I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Right, you mentioned the book title. When he takes you to Sarthal, he has no idea what's under there. He has no idea why you find the orb under there. Yet he's just mentioned that he knows of a book about something buried beneath Sarthal. How does that make any logical sense? I know he's an old man, but come on.
It practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron,
yeah, don't look at me.
And hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been...
Yeah, well, he is a member of the Thalmors. What are you going to do?
I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately.
I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the city here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you.
Well, you see...
So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen.
So basically, you don't like them just because they've had a war with them in the past. The Old Mary Dominion do not like the Psijic Order. I wonder if the Psijic won in that little battle.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. I said let's go now.
I don't know why the indicator always tells me to go through the Arcanium. It does it on that quest whenever I do it. Always tells me to go through the Arcanium up to the Archmage's quarters instead of just through the door that takes me to the Archmage's quarters. It doesn't make a ton of sense.
Please, what you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented. It
What's
is good
going
to
on?
meet you
What
in person.
happened to everyone? If you look around, they are actually frozen in time.
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
If this is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Oncano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
I like the robes he's got on. So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What do you expect from me then?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Who is the Augur of Dunlain?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is
That's
something
helpful.
different.
Where can I find this Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed.
I wonder how much magic it would take to stop time.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is.
Mad.
Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will
And Cameron's
see
mad,
about
and the
this.
Psijic dude is just like, yeah, troll. Do I not have it checked? Good intentions. I need to talk to Savos, don't I?
I'm not sure what happened. It's no secret that the college's reputation in
Have you ever
Skyrim
heard
is
of the Augur of Dunlain?
tainted. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue
Which
to
basically
discuss
says,
the
go and
subject.
talk to Tolfdir. And he's still like bamboozled as why a Psijic Order monk was here and then just left. But we know it's because he wants to help save the world. Or destroy the world, or something, I'm not quite sure. Dark elf blood grants 50% resistance to fire. They can use ancestors to rise to coat themselves in fire for a short time. They also start off with the spell Sparks. Oh, wow. He just disappeared. Now, I wonder if he was supposed to do that, or if he just did that because the game... Yeah, Bethesda don't make the best games in the world. Well, no, actually, no, they do. But they're not You know what I mean, they're always a bit glitchy. But, you know, we can allow them this. What is Tofty just doing in someone else's room?
It's always encouraging to see the
I wonder
younger
if he lives in this
generations
hall so
embracing
that
education.
he can sort of look over us.
The college will be here for you no matter
Have
what.
you ever heard of the
Always
Augur
look
of
after
Dunlain?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello.
Where is the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down
Okay.
there, please.
I'm just going to quickly sell him some stuff.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
And we're going to... What do I have, actually, that... picked up this... Oh, wow, I nearly took all his gold in one sale there. I can only sell you one of these, can't I? You've got 34 gold left. What can I sell him that's worth 34 gold? That I actually want to get rid of. Yeah, I'll get rid of one then. Okay. I have to sell it to some other people.
All right.
At some point. Go this way to Skyrim, and I'm gonna quickly level up and see what perks I'm gonna buy. So, I'm gonna put it into health because our health seems to drop pretty quickly at the moment. So, what we put in perks into heavy armor, we need a few more levels. One-handed, we haven't put much into yet, but we also haven't put much into. We need more one-handed skill than anything, so go there. Okay, should we first go for the midden, or should we go in? No, we'll go to the midden first, and then go in some merchant shenanigans. I really like. Of all the characters I've played as, quite a few of them I use potions with, and I've been picking up alchemical regents, and I've just got this like natural kind of twitch now to pick up plants whenever I see them, and even if I don't need them, I'll just pick them up. It's pretty bad. It's like a reflex. Whoa, there are Draugr down here. Yeah, he's down there. But this is the way we have to go first. Now this is a pretty cool place. If you haven't been here yet, this is one of the places. If you're specialising in conjuration, you'll go here a lot. Well, oh, go away! I don't want to have to deal with an ice wraith right now. No, wow! Why don't you go after someone else? Like my flame Atronach, who's die. There we go. I was expecting more, Draugr down here than an ice wraith. I guess, it is snowy. So why wouldn't it be an ice wraith? Ah! I might as well just soul trap it if I want to get some conjuration skill going. There you go. Soul captured. See, here we go. This is the Atronach Forge. Now, from here, if you have, I think it's 90 level conjuration, you can make all manner of cool stuff. You can make Daedric armor here that has a random enchant on it, which I believe, I'm not sure if you need the Daedric armor skill in smithing to upgrade it, or you just need the perk to. I think you need both. I think you need the perk to be able to enhance enchanted stuff, and you need the perk to enhance what's it called? Daedric armor. I think you need both. And then there's a guide here, the Ancient Forge Manual. And I believe there should be a book somewhere around here about the Azura Star. But for the life of me, I can't think of where it would be. Because I don't know. Maybe it's down here? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things. It's my flame matron up. There's a door here. And then another door. The Midden Dark. The Dark of the Mid... I completely ruined that in terms of dramatic drama then, didn't I? Just like... The Dark. Blah, 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 blah. That's kind of creepy looking. No, we don't want to cast that right away. I want that chest, but there's never a way down to it. I don't think, anyway. I think you do end up coming out down there, so I need to find like the way of finding that chest, because I want to know what's inside it. And here we go.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well.
This is like the moment of like the Wizard of Oz or something, where you just hear like this creepy voice coming out through speakers, and then it's just like a guy on a microphone. But no, it's definitely not a guy on a microphone. So you're the Augur of Dunlain.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain.
What has begun?
It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek.
What do I seek
What
then?
you seek.
I was told. Oh yeah, and what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic
Sounds about
seek.
right.
Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy.
Sounds about the same as people
It
looking for
will
power, I guess.
consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many
See, the
others.
Thalmor Arcano must have read the book Night's End and remembered that there was something beneath Sarthol. So when an expedition went there and it was found, he jumped on it. Instead of Tolfdir, who forgot that he read the book and forgot why he was taking us to Sarthol in the first place. Thalmor, what Thalmor?
The one who calls himself.
Kind of obvious, I may have just spoiled it, but well.
He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you
Staff
need.
Magnus, by any chance?
You and those aiding you wish
This
to
is
know
the
more about
advantage
the
of
Eye of Magnus.
Of having done it
You
before.
wish to
I know exactly
avoid
what's going to
a
happen.
disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this
Okay.
knowledge to your Archmage.
Now, it sounds like the the Eye of Magnus is on the same level in terms of gifting knowledge that the Elder Scrolls are. The Elder Scrolls, there's a book somewhere in Skyrim that you can read that shows the effects of reading an Elder Scroll. So it goes through like several different stages of you knowing your ability to say control knowledge in a sense, your ability to understand what what essentially you are being, what knowledge is being sort of passed on to you, and whoa. Never a good idea to walk through some skeleton bones in this game. Anyway, please move. The Elder Scrolls, at the most basic level, if you read it and you cannot comprehend anything, I want to find out what this is for, this hand thing. I don't have any rings for it, so I want to know what this is all about. There's a book over here that tells you kind of about it, but it basically says that lots of people were killed off here, and that's why the Midden is kind of out of bounds in a sense. Anyway, on the basic level of reading an Elder Scroll, if you don't understand what you're reading, then it's fine, you just get away with reading it. If you have, I think it's like, if you have some comprehension of it, then you go blind from reading it. And it's basically these different stages of being able to comprehend the vast knowledge of what's in the Elder Scrolls. And some people will just go blind, some people will go mad, and it develops from there. I have no idea why I just tipped these. Frostbite venoms, I will probably sell them on to help raise up my speechcraft. Let me go this way. So there's the bridge, and the chest is right there. If I'm not mistaken, here's the... So it should be, if we do some parkour and fail, there's ow. Maybe it's there? I forget which side the chest is on. It's there, I can see it, I just can't get to it. Maybe it's a whirlwind sprint thing. I bet when you get over there it's going to be some kind of... I only go up, and I really want to invest... Oh, we have to go through Skyrim again. I'll do it at some other point. I'll do it on like my Mage character or something. Leveling up grants a bonus to your choice of health, magic and stamina. Choosing stamina will also increase your carrying capacity, which is always helpful. Especially if you're like a thief-like character and you steal a lot from chests, because you never know what you're going to find in chests. It can be huge. Alright, we seem to come out the back of Winterhold, so let's go back in and report to Savos Aran. And then we'll go and do some merchant shenanigans and continue with the quest, because that's what we do. Wow. Last time I checked, I'd been recording for just 20 minutes, and I checked now I've been playing for an hour. That's how much this game like slips away from you. Which is good, because normally I only play for like an hour each morning on this account. And yeah. What are they doing? I'm assuming you're practicing magic.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
I have important information for you.
You're talented.
sarcastic about it.
Really?
We need to find the
And
Staff
what
of
might
Magnus.
that be?
The Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff.
Well,
but
yeah,
I'm not really sure
it's
that
connected
any
to
of
the
us
orb
need
we
it.
found. Because I'm a genius, that's
How
why.
do you know
How
of
dare you
this?
insult my talents? How dare you! I spoke with the Augur of Dunlain, actually.
Did you really?
Yes, he did. Why are you
And
judging?
specifically mention the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will
What
need
should
to
I do
follow up on
next?
this. A most impressive attitude. Keep
Yes,
this
I will.
up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable.
If you think about it, I haven't really done
I hope it can
anything.
be of use to you now.
Let's have a look at that. That circlet you just gave me. No, that's the amulet for Mage's amulet. Increases magic by 50 points compared to the. It's better than the apprentice, so let's go with the Mage's circlet just for now. Meh, it's pretty cool. But we will be using the Morokai mask when we get that, because that mask is amazing. Apparently the Morokai mask was worded wrong, and it's also supposed to reduce your dragon shouts by 20% along with 100% magicka regen. So, do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the
Yeah,
world would you be asking?
either one of these doesn't really matter. It may be connected to the Eye of Magnus.
The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive, very unique, and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions
But it's
or assign
also,
it importance beyond
sorry,
what
it's
we're
the Staff of
certain.
Magnus?
Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in what?
Doesn't mean it
decades? Longer?
isn't real.
I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters
Who
showed
are
up
the
some months ago
Synod?
looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the Imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line
Uneasy.
of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts.
So no one
looking to
knows the
consolidate
staff's
power.
location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay. I'm going to go and do some merchant shenanigans, and then I will see you at Mzulft.